I fell in love with the rich young master who sponsored me, but he already had a well-matched first love by his side, so I could only bury my feelings deep in my heart. But one day, he got into a serious car accident. He not only lost his legs, even his first love left him immediately. I could not bear to watch the man I loved struggle in despair, so I rushed forward and grabbed the knife he tried to harm himself with. I comforted him and told him he was not abandoned by the world. He was stunned by my courage, and after 3 years of my careful care and support, he miraculously recovered. For 3 years we depended on each other and were always together. Our friends teased us asking if good news was coming soon, but he calmly said he only saw me as a sister. This crushed my once excited heart, but I still forced a smile and handed him my gift to celebrate his full recovery. But at that moment, his first love suddenly came back. She also brought him a recovery gift, but was mocked by our friends. Seeing this, she pretended to be embarrassed and left after giving the gift, but he grabbed her hand and gently invited her to sit beside him. He even poured her a drink thoughtfully, while completely ignoring me on the other side. Our friends thought he was blind and foolish, so they deliberately made things difficult for the first love during a game. They asked her to go to the next booth to get a stranger's contact. He could not bear to see her suffer even a little. When he saw her being teased, he lost his temper and fought the man who bothered her. I worried about his still recovering body. My head hit the table edge hard. When I came to my senses, I saw he had heroically rescued his beauty. He carried her away in front of everyone. This made me recall how during his painful struggles, he once begged me desperately not to leave him. But now it was clear he no longer needed me. Then his mother called. She indirectly hinted that I was not worthy of him. I instantly understood, so I told her I would leave him soon. Then I went to the hospital alone to treat the wound on my forehead. After that, I applied for a visa to go abroad. I planned to leave the country once the visa arrived. He knew nothing about this. He continued taking my care for granted. That day, he had a stomachache. He habitually called me and asked me to bring him medicine, so I went to his company. But as soon as I stepped out of the elevator, I ran into his first love. She rushed into his office first and proudly presented the spicy dish she cooked. I reminded him he could not eat spicy food, but to make her happy, he forced himself to take a bite. The next second, his face twisted in pain, but he still insisted he was fine so she would not lose face. I have nothing more to say, since he brought this on himself. I placed the stomach medicine on the desk and left directly. Soon my visa was approved. I returned home and packed my luggage. Then I took a taxi to the airport. Meanwhile, he was still flirting with his first love completely unaware, in the car. I blocked all his contact methods, then tossed the phone he gave me out the window. This time I planned to live for myself.